Ladies and gentlemen, this is a true emergency. We have 9 critical patients. We have every ambulance in the county coming to this location. This is a very dangerous situation. We have 2 unresponsive patients. I have more patients than we have resources for. I realize this is a special day and your day in the sun, but I need you to go to your cars. Please stay in your cars with the air conditioning on until the ambulances can get in here. We cannot clog up our entrance here. We have got a lot of patients that we have to move. My apologies to the graduates.
I never thought it was going to happen to me. I was washing dishes, and all of a sudden I just heard this noise, like I said, like air coming out. And here I come outside and watch my pump. There was no water at all. There's people that are sick. Me, I'm going through cancer, and it's hard, really hard.
We really just barely make it as it is, and if the prices are going to go up, we don't know what to do.
On asking my mom, why did valley fever pick me? And she didn't know the answer. I guess I breathe and it just went in my lungs.
I packed as much as I could, which was only blankets, some blankets, three days worth of clothes, my photos.
We lost everything we owned, personal pictures and everything. And it's like, oh my gosh, nobody should have to go through this twice in a lifetime, you know.
I put the mask on because I have to use it to protect me from all the smoke in the air that's affecting my asthma right now. Well, it has like pretty much clogged all of my lungs. I'm on 2 different types of steroids, and that's, throughout the whole day I have to keep spraying.
It's tough to breathe out here?
It is, yeah, so I have to wear my mask when I'm outside.
Go ahead, put her.
Had patients coming in by the drove.
Because the pollen counts were so high and the allergy seasons were bad, I had my allergy patients who've never had asthma symptoms before get them. So now they have a new diagnosis of asthma.
This year has just been a lot worse to where it's really affecting my daily life. It's stressful, because you're like, I can't breathe. What am I going to do?
When my asthma acts up, it feels like my lungs are tightening up and I can't get good air. It's scary. And it feels like that it's going to be my last time,
As a parent, there's nothing you can do when your child says that they can't breathe. A glass of water is not going to, open up their airway. It's nothing that they can cough up, So it's a terrible feeling. A lot of time in the emergency room, a lot of time in the emergency room.
Her high school team had asthma. The coach, he said his pockets were so full because he would hold all their inhalers. And he didn't know whose was whose, and they'd all have to write their names on them. It's very hard to watch her struggling, knowing how much she wants to be in there playing, but she can't breathe.
I have a 1-year-old daughter. The water actually came in my house up to her knee. It was coming in fast. It was coming in really fast. My son, he has an IV line in his chest, and he has a feeding tube, and he can't get wet. And I was really scared. The water went all the way, it was all through the house. I was like mid-calf deep in the water, all the way up to my refrigerator. I can't get into my refrigerator to get to my son's medicine. I can't get to the baby's milk. I can't get to anything. How do you tell your kids when you're by yourself? How do you tell them? How do you hold it together and tell them you're going to be okay? How do you honestly do that when you really don't know that answer?
There's a harmful algae bloom in Lake Erie, which is where we get our water from. Mom woke up at like 7 o'clock this morning and our grandma's calling and she's like, you can't drink the water, you can't touch the water. And Mom just got out of bed and she put on her sweatpants and sandals and she just went to the grocery store, and the whole place was packed, and apparently every single place in the whole area is completely out of bottled water. There is no water.
He had a little red spot on there and he was just shivering and was just talking out of his head. He passed out on us a couple of times. So we were actually making plans on how to get our house handicap accessible.
But cutting off his leg wasn't enough.
Thursday morning, they came in and told us that we needed to call the family and that he wasn't going to make it. One of his nephews, he told me the other day, he said, the water killed my Uncle Wayne. I mean, what do you say?